I swear to God, you are all going to give me a stroke one day.
Oh, like we didn't handle it in the best way possible?
Well, if someone didn't go off mission...
Was I supposed to just leave Aria behind? We don't do that.
I'm sorry to cause so much trouble.
No, you did nothing wrong, Aria. Just a lot of paperwork for me.
Aw, come on. You love your job.
My carpal tunnel begs to differ, Skylar. Do you have any idea how hopping mad the Finns and the Swedes were?
Do they want to fight?
That's not the point.
I'll fight them.
Lord, save me. Well, despite the difficulties and my slowly eroding sanity, the mission was a success. It seems the Russians only think we were performing an unannounced exercise over the Arctic, and the interference was a glitch on their end. They tried to tell us we violated their airspace, but they don't really have any proof of that. Looks like your mother kept her word, Juliana.
We were just lucky it was her. Anyone else might not have been so kind.
Indeed. Luck was on our side. In any event, we were able to safely extract Axinia and, unexpectedly, Aria. Both are going to remain here at the museum under the cover story that they are reconstructions and not originals.
Wait, they need a cover story?
Axinia I get, but I thought Aria wanted to go home. Kimmy.
I have already talked with Aria privately about this. Unfortunately, since her family's scrapping was state-ordered, her mere existence is a violation of the law in Canada. There are still former Avro employees alive from that time, and they could be subject to possible charges if this was revealed. Not to mention Russia's theft of her in the first place. There's just too much nonsense in the way at the moment to take the risk.
And how does Aria feel about this?
It's all right. I'm just happy to be free of my prison. Truth is, there is not much left for me to go back to. It's been so long. Amber just showed me this thing called TikTok.
Make a dance video with me.
I don't really know the modern world just yet. I think it's better I stay here where I know I'm safe and welcome.
And you can stay as long as you'd like. I'm sure the director already agreed.
He was so kind and excited to meet me. He said I may call the museum my home if I wish it. So I suppose that's what I will do.
Axinia, are you all right with this cover story?
It's better than being demanded back by the Russian government. You all know I'm really me. That's good enough.
I'm glad you're both so understanding about this. Anyway, I've cleared things up with the Scandinavians, so there should be no lasting issues. The one unanswered question is where those drones came from.
My guess is they were left on their automatic defense settings.
They didn't activate when Natalie approached because she's stealth, but when Axinia and Aria took off...
That makes sense. Well, it's as good an explanation as any. I may not like the extra paperwork, but good work, everyone.
Excuse me? Miss Aurora? Who is this a picture of?
That's Mikhail Gurevich. He was one of the founders of the Mikoyan Gurevich Design Bureau.
He's the man who saved me. The one who convinced Cold Throne not to scrap me.
Wait, really? Huh? Impossible. Gurevich was never a Cold Throne member. Heck, he wasn't even a member of the Communist Party.
No, I'm sure. That's him.
Could he have been involved, Juliana?
No, I just can't imagine that. But I only met him once when I was very young. He died not long after that. The last plane he helped design was my mother.
Would she know more?
Mom hated what Cold Throne stood for. It's why she and I had so many issues. I doubt she'd entertain the notion that Gurevich was involved. She always spoke highly of him.
I knew him well. I don't think he'd ever be involved in Cold Throne either.
The only way to be sure is to look at the old records, but the only person who had access to those was Katya.
And we have no idea where she is.
I don't want to be a bother. I'm just trying to piece my own existence together. I'd be dead if not for him.
Give me some time, I'll see about asking for a favor.
Come in.
Miss Spector?
Aurora, how can I help you? Did we miss something at the debriefing?
No, it's nothing like that. I came to ask you for a favor.
Oh, is this the kind of favor that involves more paperwork?
I can't really say. I need to find Katya.
I see. And if I may ask, why do you need to find her? Revenge?
No, she has access to data from the old days of Cold Throne. Aria wants to know who it was that saved her life. If that information exists, it would be there.
And what makes you think I know where Katya is?
Knowing things is your whole job.
Here.
This is...
Shh, just go.
Have a nice day, Spectre.
Coordinates?
She knows exactly where she is. Didn't know it would be this precise.
It was kind of her to give them to us.
But according to this... Wait, she's not in Russia.
According to the map, that's northern Alaska, right?
Yes, far in the wilderness.
Well, shall we go?
Indeed, let's head out.
I'm guessing I'm not allowed to come.
Probably best if you stay by the phone in case your daughter calls.
True. Be careful, Mom.
I'll be back before you know it.
You all don't have to.
Nonsense, Aria, we want to help.
Besides, I have some choice words to say to Katya myself.
Special thanks to our museum volunteers. Maria Miller, AD, Ocean Federation, Zero Smith, Jeremiah Fenley, Mr. Wolf Doggy, Knight 719 Skyper, Hager 2424, William Linz, Big J, The Random Texas Gamer, Ohio Trucker 1, TBG Matty, Kiwi Warrior, Scouthinter, Philip Boatwright, John E. Lepretre, Ambulance 991, Snakeman 129, Trigger and Walter Romriel. Remember, you can support the show in this way by becoming a member on the YouTube channel.